Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, ruled by Mercury energy, Wednesday, November 15th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 6 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. So when it comes to the energies in today, interesting energies. So when it comes to the energies in today overall, to me, I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, but I feel like, all right, so I'm gonna try to find the nicest way to say it. Like when it comes to all of the energies in today, I feel like there's an obsessive aspect to it. Like the 15th, the number 5 energy could be one that, you know, needs constant stimulation. The number 1 energy from the 11th and the 15th, the number 1 energy is the self. And the energies in the day adding up and reducing to the number 6 energy. The number 6 to me could deal with pleasure. It could deal with things on a material level. Where with the energies in today, to me, it brings me to that. It's like seeing, like, do I want to say this? No, I don't. I'm sorry, you guys. I guess a part of maturing is realizing I don't have to say everything. But all I will say is that the energies in the day, to me, there's this obsessive feel about it. So say whatever your vice is, you could find yourself being super obsessive more than normal. Like there's just this obsessive feeling is what I'll call it, and more obsessed with flesh related type things. And we have the wild horse also coming out, tying into this energy here. And with this energy, the wild horse brings me to freedom and the need to be free. And also too with the day though, there's this possessive aspect to the day as the number 6 energy deals with the material realm and could be a bit possessive and controlling to a certain extent because it's a material driven energy dealing with things that are more tangible. But with the horse energy here, the horse is bringing me to freedom. When I think about the horse, you see the horse hair is blowing in the wind. So this is bringing me to, you know, just freedom, allowing yourself to be free, but then allowing yourself to get guidance from, you know, guidance from above. You can see in the third eye of the horse is being guided. But to me, when it comes to the energies in today, I get like this strong obsessive feeling. And for some people, when I see the combinations of these energies, it could bring me to say a person easily having, you know, it triggering some kind of addiction for some people, triggering the addiction in the sense that all this built up passion or lust could be a part of that for some. But with the number 6 energy, the number 6, like I mentioned, dealing with the material realm. So to me, today is one of those days, especially with the moon and Capricorn, is where we want to make sure, say, the certain parts of ourselves isn't controlling us, in the sense that, to me, a day like today, a person could take things way harder than normal when it comes to how they're living. When it comes to their living situation, when it comes to their status in the world, their social status, when it comes to their accomplishments, things like that, I feel like a person could take things way more personal than normal. And then for some people might just check out completely and become a slave to certain addictions that we have within us that are ways that we use to pass time. I think about like the lower chakras. So this card popped out and we have the 2 of Cups in the upright position. But real quick, to me, it's like the lower chakras and how they just deal with pleasure. Where to me today could be a day where we just, some of us just escape in our pleasures and not wanting to deal with the level of powerlessness that some of us might feel pertaining to where we are socially, status-wise. We have the 2 of Cups coming out in the upright position. So with the 2 of Cups in the upright position, the 2 of Cups brings me to some kind of merging together. It could be for some people actually coming together relationship-wise, like 2 people deciding to come together, to be together, to make it exclusive. With all the energies that I'm feeling in today, I'm just going to be honest, just in case like somebody needed the confirmation. With the energies that I'm picking up today with the wild horse and the numbers and the way they're set up, and then this 2 of Cups coming out, I feel like, say for someone, you're getting to know someone and maybe you've been celibate for some time or whatnot, and you've been getting to know someone and they know that you're celibate for some time or whatnot, and they know that's a big deal for you. I feel like with the 2 of Cups energy, it's almost, and it's really the numbers in the day that I'm really focused on. But I feel like with it, it's like a person can say to you that they want to make things exclusive, but it's only because they want to be intimate, and that's the focus. They might like you and stuff like, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's what's coming out. So somebody needs to hear, one person needs to hear this, and that's all that matters. Like, it's all that matters. But it's like the person coming off and they're offering something, but really it's because like they might like you, but it's like they don't like you more than what they want to get, is what I'm getting with the 2 of Cups energy. And that might be just a rare case, but to me, it's not just one thing by itself, it's everything coming together. And with the horse energy and the third eye in the center, it's like, I think of like a person's intuition is telling them one thing, and the person might be telling you something different, but your intuition is telling you, no, still wait, no, still hold off. But for whatever reason, maybe even you too, like all the passionate energies in the air can pull you into that kind of frequency when really that's not what you're really about at the moment. I think about how the energies within the day or someone else's energies and them projecting it on us can easily pull us into their world, only for the planets to shift, the energies to shift, and you to feel regretful and feel different. So to me, in this moment, the energies in today, to me, is almost like, say, being drunk. It's like, imagine a person's drunk. Like, while a person's drunk, you're not going to try to, or a decent person wouldn't try to get intimate with them, because they know that this person is not thinking correctly. This person is not present. To me, the energies in the day reminds me of that. It's like there's something drunken about the energies in the day where we're lustfully drunken. So because we're lustfully drunken, we might agree to things that we normally would not agree to if we weren't drunk off lust, is what I'm getting. So just one person needs to hear that. Where I feel like in a case, like, it could be a situation where it's like someone is drunk off lust and they want to get with you because of what you offer, what you bring to the table. Like, you yourself might not look at yourself as someone who has all of this to offer, but someone else sees the value in you. And from them seeing the value in you, I just get like someone's offering something, and it's like, yes, they're offering it, but when I look at the numbers in the day, the offer is not from like, oh, because like you're so awesome, I want to offer you this. It's like there's something in it for me, and I'm not so much even thinking about like what I could give back to you. It's like just a take energy. It's just interesting. I just get It's like this vibe right here is bringing me to like one of the laws, Robert Greene laws, and the 48 laws of the book, 48 Laws of Power. And it's like, never take the free lunch. And never take the free lunch. Yo, my imagination is a trip and I'm not even gonna go there. Never take the free lunch, which is something that I learned from a very, very, very young age, in the sense that like people, will offer stuff sometimes, not always, but people will offer stuff as a way to kind of groom you or coax you or manipulate you because they have something in return, want something in return. And I'm just so grateful that from a young age, like I was able to just see people. I was able to see through people from a very young age. And to me, this energy here about the free lunch, it's like someone's giving you something, and what they're giving you doesn't even have to require them to ask you for nothing, because their kind deed will make you feel unconsciously indebted. It's like an invisible dance that's happening and a person doesn't even realize it. Like, not taking the free lunch brings me to like, say, stories where, say in a certain community, there's a drug dealer on the corner, and the drug dealer sees this young kid and keep buying the kid stuff and giving the kid stuff and, giving them free lunch. And then one day, the dealer might put a gun in their hand and ask them to do something that's nowhere equivalent to what they've given them. But emotionally to that person, it feels like it has, because they kept getting the free lunch. And in order to be a better receiver for me, I had to learn to tell myself that, just because someone's giving me something doesn't mean that I owe them anything. And of course, I don't accept just any and anything. But like, if someone's giving me something, I had to learn that I don't have to feel indebted, or I don't have to give, like buy them something back or give whatever because they give. Like, if they give, it's because they choose to. Because for the longest, I wouldn't allow myself to receive. I would not allow myself to receive. Or if I did, say in the salon, I would feel like I need to like match it by either giving a discount or something else. And then from reading the book, The Power to Receive, I learned that because I wanted to be more abundant and manifest more. So I had to learn that about myself. But when it comes to the energies in today, today is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in Sag. So the mind is in a place where Mercury is in Sag and is positively aspecting Venus. So where the mind is, it's like we're more optimistic and looking out, and we're more optimistic and not we're so optimistic that we're not paying attention to everything that's happening. Or Mercury is in a place where, maybe we want to explore, we want to learn, we want to have an adventure, but then it's positively aspecting Venus. So it's like the idea of connecting with others, being in the presence of others is so important. And it's squaring Venus, is squaring Saturn and Pisces, which shows like, Saturn deals with time. Like, we don't want to wait. We want to be impatient when it comes to certain things. And even though this energy is positive, for some of us, maybe we're joining forces and, like I said, starting a new relationship or joining a new community. But I feel like for someone, it's more of a situation of, lust might make someone offer you something only for them to get what they want, and then they easily take back this invisible thing that they gave you. Where to me, the invisible thing could be like giving you a commitment, but really it's invisible, because after they get what they want, it's like it never happened type of vibe. But to me, for some people, it's bigger than that, in the sense that you might see yourself as like, just like, you might not see yourself as someone that has that much to offer, but someone else sees something in you that's very, very beneficial to them. And they're going to put in the work in order to get it. And if you've questioned that thought, then to me, this message is the confirmation that you needed. Like, I just feel this right here reminds me of like when I'm doing readings and something is coming out and I don't want to touch on it because maybe for whatever reasons, like, I don't know, I don't want to hurt. Like, it's interesting when you're doing readings because it's like you got to put your feelings aside and just allow what's coming out to come out. But then there's parts of me that's like, there's certain parts of me that's fighting it for different reasons, but I'm allowing it to come out the best way possible. And then the readings, when it comes out, the person's like, oh my God, this is actually what's happening. And you realize that it needed to come out. Where to me, for someone listening, like, this is their situation and it's something that they needed to hear. But then everybody else will hear what they needed to hear to get whatever they needed to get from this message. But today being Mercury day, and Mercury ruling the mind, and the energies in the day adding up to the number 6 being very present, and then the day being the 15th, which deals with sudden and unexpected changes. The mind is the ruler of the day, and our mind, like I said, is focused on a lot of things that has to do with a lot of things. But then, with the 6 energy strong in the day, status and material gains is a big part. So to me, this is where, some people could find themselves feeling a little bit desperate. And from desperation, because they're not meeting certain social statuses, they convince themselves to make themselves fit in a certain situation that they just don't fit in, that their intuition and everything in them, even their body, is saying run. But for whatever reason, they're trying to convince themselves to, make it fit, make something fit that just doesn't. The moon is in Capricorn. So with the moon in Capricorn, big time responsibility. The inner world feels naturally responsible for others, or just the inner world is in a place where it's like we're nurtured at the thought of our ambitions. We're nurtured at the thought of our goals. We're nurtured at the thought of just looking like a success. And then that tied in with the number 6 energy could definitely show how, material status wise things could be a factor today, could be driving some of us today to the point that, we might settle into certain situations that we'll later regret, because the reason for us settling into certain situations is just so we could look a certain way amongst our peers, so we could appear to be successful. But of course, after a while, this wears off as, we have the thing, but we're miserable and something else is pulling on us. And we have to acknowledge the fact that, this thing that I settled for, it ain't it. Such a pleasure sharing this message with you. If you'd like to book a natal chart awareness coaching session with me, or support the channel by becoming a member on Patreon, where I share weekly exclusive content and so much more happens there. The links for that is in the description box below. Before you go anywhere, please let me know you're here with me by dropping me a white heart in the comment box below. I would love to. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.